Hello, hello, it's me and Dan.
I'm Felicia.
Whoa, wait,
We're still
where
all
is-
tangled.
We're very tangled. We're all fine. It's fine. So yeah, we are here. Here. We're gonna talk to this lady real quick. So she can.
Is the sound all okay?
Oh wait, I did not turn on the sound.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Even know how
There
to
it is.
thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, ma'am. It was truly epic long distance trek. It was just on my way while I was working the case. I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I'm basically also a no. But I was just on my way.
It was just on my way while I was working the case. I think I'm just doing my job, ma'am. I think
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Yeah, just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude.
Eight-eyed.
It's a tie.
Okay.
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Wait, where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5 and a half in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen.
That was weird. Inland Empire said, "Where did you go? Don't go." Is that the wife or his partner, whoever she is to him? Is that what that was about?
For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing.
She brushes
Of
her hair
course.
back.
Most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks at her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly. Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but
Taller
that's
than
probably
I was
not
then.
the case.
Sorry?
Taller than I was then.
Oh,
Maybe you imagined it, Lena.
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here. What makes it a confirmed sighting? She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena,
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here.
She smiles.
They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
He's not wrong. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just
She sighs.
such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
I have a very high, this is also, it's a white check, so it's fine. Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids.
Sometimes the most charming thing you can do is be reasonable in your requests.
Can you tell me about just one more interesting cryptid? The insulin phasmid was great.
I suppose you could use a break and I could use a distraction.
One cryptid, like you said. One. This can't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza. We have things to do.
Okay, Kim, just one little cryptid, I promise.
cryptid extravaganza. I
Cryptid
think two, yeah.
extravaganza. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
And I don't. Just one.
Or he'll be disappointed in
He
you.
can't be disappointed.
Can't have that.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Is this bird a cryptid? Point to the tie she gave you. What's the biggest cryptid? What's the tiniest cryptid? What's the most dangerous cryptid? Are there any invisible cryptids? So let's do this one. The tie.
Okay.
No. It's the cryptid.
Wow, the cryptid.
Oh, yes.
The small silvery skull shines between your fingers, its beak sharp. Okay, what is this bird?
The eight-eyed teratorn, the largest flying avian ever discovered, with a wingspan of 11.5 meters. It was thought to have gone extinct 3,500 years ago. Some even doubted the fossils were real. A mutation, they said. Until...
Mutation? Huh. All of evolution is a mutation.
True story. Until?
Until it was sighted by renowned Gotvaldian explorer and naturalist Uwe Plattenkalk in 21.
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
I need to hear about this sighting.
It happened on a botanical expedition into the vast and unexplored Wamrau Canyon in southeast Ilmara. Dr. Plattenkalk got separated from his group during a sandstorm.
Okay, and Wamrau is?
The world's largest canyon system, sweetie. It's a barren waste east of the Erg Desert. An ancient riverbed completely dried up.
What happened?
Alone in the blasted desert heat, the doctor wandered eastward, where man hasn't stepped foot in over 1,000 years. Since the fall of Patrikios, he was lost, without any navigation equipment and desperately low on water. After a day or two, he noticed a bird high in the noon sky. A great black bird. It seemed gargantuan.
So he was lost in the desert with no water.
Every
we
now
can
and
trust.
then, the bird would dive down to feed on an animal carcass somewhere on the horizon. But by the time Uwe got there, the teratorn had taken off already, and the carcass was picked clean. This happened many times.
Eat the bird. Uva. It's the only way to survive.
He was following it. It followed him.
It followed him.
Yeah.
More like he followed it. A bird that big has many liters of blood in it, and he was dying of thirst. For many days, Dr. Plottenkolb followed the Tetatorn until they reached a great canyon wall where the bird finally landed to rest. The professor climbed up there with a rock in his hand. He found the bird sleeping with his head tucked under its wing, a great black pile of feathers on the perch. So he approached, slowly squeezing the rock in his fist. Then the Tetatorn suddenly looked at him. He could see it had 8 eyes, 4 on either side of its skull, like a spider. And the man couldn't move. He was paralyzed, frozen into place with the rock in his hand. Whatever he did, he could not get closer to the bird.
Why?
The bird was controlling his mind. It kept him from approaching. He could step back. Every time he stepped forward, paralysis. Uva spent 3 days trying until the bird flew away.
Hold on. How did he survive to tell the story? An eight-eyed mind-controlling bird. Fuck yes. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? Come on. An 8-eyed mind-controlling bird? No way. Oh, it's the first one. Hold on. How do you survive to tell the story?
The 8-eyed Tetatorn was indifferent to him, as long as he didn't get closer than 2 steps. It even let him feed on some carcasses up there, and the 2 unfertilized eggs it left behind.
Alright, now we can decide. Fuck yes, come on, or no way. We should go fuck yes.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck yes.
Absolutely, sweetie.
She smiles, glad you agree.
Cryptozoologists have been tracing it ever since, but Wamrao is vast, mysterious, and holds many secrets.
Modern radar telemetry shows great promise. We will confirm this one by the end of the decade, latest.
This one I liked. Not only does it have 8 eyes, and is a living fossil, and the largest bird ever to live, it also does mind control.
This one I liked.
He's sincere. He likes the audacity of it.
So that was the last anyone saw of it?
Sadly, yes. But there are numerous reports of 8-eyed bird skulls from Il Mara. And then there's the striking resemblance to the Patrikios imperial eagle, an ancient heraldic symbol that is hard to pass off as coincidence. The imperial eagle, too, had 8 eyes.
Not really. It's just stylization. The way they drew eyes. It's not a zoological drawing.
Very, very hard.
This one's very famous. Everyone knows it. People will be looking at that tie on you and thinking, that man is into cryptids. So, what else do you want to know?
Alright, we're not going to ask about the other ones because we do not want to...
Piss off Kim.
Yeah, we do not want to get him... Not even piss off. We don't want him to be disappointed in us.
Oh yes, disappointed in us.
This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
Of course, dear.
That's all for now, ma'am. Alright, and let's talk to you. Morel.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has.
He says
But
with a
I
friendly
am
nod.
grateful for your assistance, officer.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay.
He
And
breaks his calm. And one of them was empty.
completely empty?
Cryptozoologist's eyes grow wide. Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
He rubs his chin.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
The detective whispers to himself. Kim, come on.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might behoove you to tread
Behove, not
lightly.
behoove. Behove.
Behove you.
yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locust and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter this Phasmin. I don't know, I'm not persuaded. Are you sure you've exhausted all the alternative explanations? I'll do number one. I think our cop guy is super into cryptids. What is his name again? Harry Dubois. Yeah, I think Harry's super into cryptids, even though Kim clearly is not. Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter this Phasmin.
Of course. Be sarcastic.
No.
Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay? Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
This is
Shall we leave? What's this?
develop an alternative theory about
He's
the missing
92,
locus.
we should try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enthusiastic about Phasmid, Kuno's a hooligan, considered alternatives. Alright.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though
Okay,
shaken.
now I understand.
Yeah.
Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too. You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips
I
for me.
forgot that she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
This is a slippery one. He may respect the law, but mostly wants to pass under the radar. You won't get a chance to talk after you walk out of here. He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
So basically we have to talk to him.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Where's Gary?
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership. This is bigger than he lets on.
Okay, we can ask him about Gary, actually. Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No. Of course not.
Oh,
my
Gary's
God, yeah.
right.
Are you sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He looks like he has an arm hanging off his shoulder.
That's his backpack.
Yeah, I
He's
know, but it
got-
looks
yeah.
like a. It
He
looks
doesn't
like
want to say,
the
But
arms
this
of a
is
corpse.
unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more
Kim's
challenging
gonna get
than the
angry.
coast. Why so eager to go
No,
home?
I think this is part of the... Alright,
You
I'll get
think so?
going. Where is Gary? Are you Gary?
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Why is he shifting around like that? So this is composure. It's quite low. Alright, give me... Alright, hold on.
You wanna try? Is it a red? Is it a red?
No, it's a white check.
Okay.
But let me
It's a
just
white
check.
check.
Yeah, let me see if we can get composure up. We can't, because this is the highest our composure goes. But let me see if we have anything that gives us more composure. Anything that has... We do have something that gives us composure on already. And it is our green snake skin shoes. Is there anything else that gives us composure? Ooh. This gives us a more inland empire and volition. No, nothing else gives us composure. Okay. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna scum save. And then we're gonna, and if we fail it, we're gonna just try it again. Because if we leave here, he's gonna leave, and we're not gonna talk to him again. So I need to make sure that this
Always
does
a
not
plan.
fail.
I mean, officers.
Here we go.
Okay, he
Nope.
keeps shifting uncomfortably, but you can't make head or tail of this sound. And honestly, it's rude to stare, so stop.
Okay, let me load the game. Is there anything I can ask him before? Oh! Where is he? Hey?
Eh? Eh? Should take it, but
What the?
well, go back to your previous save.
Who's there? We'll have to
Yeah.
talk to them all again, no, won't we?
Oh no. So, if you want to do something
It's great to
nefarious,
see you again,
after 2
officer.
a.m. everyone will be asleep.
My wife can't
Yeah.
wait
That's
to
what I saw
think
from
you.
the thing. Oh no, do we have to do everything again?
Yeah, we can go through it
Oh,
very quick
sweetie,
though.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Just
Here,
doing my job.
The little silvery note. You could ask her about this with
You
Oh,
know, so we see the
you
password.
don't want to.
Ramblings.
Don't.
You were a
reflexively.
Well, it was summer.
She'd just.
The strangest.
She hadn't.
I didn't know. I tried.
Where did you go?
I ran back for years.
we were on a date.
So that's a.
It did.
The way it moved. If it weren't for Lena,
Our first, yes.
not all of them.
It's hard to say how big things are when
How could
So she could.
that's true. You trying to tell us you saw?
I thought it was a...
But I don't believe it. A child.
You're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Sometimes the most charming thing you can do is be.
I suppose you could.
One cryptid, like you said.
Okay,
One.
kid, just one little cryptid.
This
promise.
can't turn into...
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Ooh, tough choice there.
Do the bird. We'll still do the bird.
No. It's oh yes, the eight-eyed
mutation?
until
This renown seems a bit dubious. Your own catalogue comes up completely empty. But, of course, you are not all-knowing.
Try this one.
of course, sweetie. Do you want to hear about another?
Oh, sorry. No.
It oh yeah, the eight-eyed
That's what it
Mutation.
was.
until
This renown seems a bit.
it happened on a botan. The world's alone. He was lost every now and
Eat the bird. Uva. It's the only way to survive.
I understand. He started hunting it.
yes, a bird that big has a lot of blood in it. Professor. Then the bird was controlled. The eight-eyed Tetator absolute.
Modern radars.
This one I like.
He's sincere. He likes the odd.
Sadly, yet
Not really. It's just.
Very.
this one's very famous. Everyone knows it. Of course, dear.
Okay, now we can talk to Morel, and he can tell us about how weird he's been.
He tries to play it cool. Remain.
Good. Okay. Completely empty.
No locusts?
That's not.
It just means
Of course.
You're dealing with a.
Yes.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no.
Heartfelt grat.
Thank you. It's an...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority. Consider the way you should ask the red-headed boy.
A little hoop.
oh my dear Morel.
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
Well, I see you've got.
This is a slippery one. He hasn't been particularly.
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel, it's been...
No.
The first man to break formation is all.
No. Well,
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual.
Okay. So, alright. I wonder why that didn't work.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Okay, he keep
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly...
uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer though.
Please, please, please. Yeah, he just disappears. I guess they really don't want us to talk to him again. How odd. Because it's supposed to be a white check. Damn. Oh, this is very annoying. Can I talk to him before?
Drugs raise learning caps, but drugs are bad for your health. The thing seems slower.
Boy,
Other than my brain
have I
has sped up.
ever...
I do have to talk to her first.
What happened?
Oh, sweetie, here.
Again?
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the fact
Oh,
rambling. You...
well,
she would
our first, yes.
Not...
Our first, yes. It's hard to say how big things.
How could you...
so she could,
That's you trying to tell us you.
I thought it.
but I don't believe it.
You're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on a some.
I suppose you could.
One cryptid.
He nods. Ooh,
No. Oh, the eight
mutate?
until
this renown seems a bit.
it happened on a bit. The world alone. He was every.
He
Yes, Professor. Then, the bird was the eight-eyed apps.
Modern ra...
This one.
he's sincere,
Sadly,
not really.
Very.
this one's very famous. Everyone knows. Of course, dear.
I couldn't possibly...
He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. Completely...
No locust.
That's...
It just.
Of course.
You're dealing
Yes.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no.
heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization. You have your suspicions, but nothing you can form into
Oh,
a viable
I failed that one.
explanation.
Oh. Then how?
This is a problem. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault. I'm going through this very
Oh,
quickly.
sweetie, here.
The you could ask her about it.
Oh,
Rambling.
don't.
You...
Reflect.
Well,
She.
I tried.
Where did you?
For
We were on...
Sorry, everybody.
it did.
Wait,
It's not my
if it
fault.
weren't for Lane...
Our first.
It's not my
all of
fault.
them.
It's hard to say how big things are.
How could...
So she could,
That's you trying to tell us you saw.
I thought it was.
but I don't believe it.
You're welcome, sweet.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on a. Sometimes
I suppose.
One cryptid.
he not. Ooh,
No. Oh, the eight
Mute.
and
this
it the he was like every.
eat the bird. Uva.
Yes, Professor. Then the bird with the eight-eyed absolute.
Modern ra...
This one.
He's sincere,
Sadly,
not real.
Very.
this one's very famous. Every. Of course, dear.
Okay, now before I talk to you, can I talk to you?
Always a pleasure. I mean,
Yes.
officers.
Oh no, it's still locked. So I have to talk to this guy first. To Morel.
I couldn't put...
He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. Completely empty.
No locust.
That's...
It just.
Of course.
You're dealing
Yes.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no.
heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you. It's.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't
This is
really a
92%.
priority
How did I
for
fail this?
our
Did I roll 2 ones?
organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out for. Consider the way that you should ask.
A little...
Oh my.
Delinquent.
Oh, you've been.
Well,
This is... He hasn't been.
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No, no.
The first man to break formation is...
Well.
He doesn't want to say it.
Okay, alright. I'll try to... Okay, so...
What are you doing again?
I'll just do a quick save. I don't know. I'm trying to do a quick save. Just to, I don't know why he keeps disappearing. He shouldn't disappear. I've saved before I talk to you.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Okay, he keeps shifting uncomfortably, but you...
Please, 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 the quick save. No, he disappears. I don't know what it is. They don't want to let us. They don't want to let us win. That's all that's happening. I'll do it one more time, and then if we really cannot, that's it. We're not gonna do it anymore. One more. Whoops. Wrong one. One more time.
My hair's so dry. My hair's getting drier waiting for you to finish.
Oh, wrong save. All right, last one. If he really, if he really doesn't.
Oh, sweetie, I hear.
The little... You could...
Oh,
Rambling. You...
Reflect...
well,
She...
I tried.
Where did you go?
I rapped for years.
We were on it.
So...
It did.
Wait, man. If it weren't for...
Our first.
Not all of them.
It's hard to say how big.
How could...
So she...
That's you trying to tell us you.
I thought it...
But I don't believe it.
You're welcome.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on a... Sometimes the most charming thing you can do is...
I suppose you could.
One cryptid.
He nods and... Ooh.
No. Oh, the 8
Mutate.
until
This renown.
it had the world alone. He was like every now.
Eat the bird. Uva.
Yes, or rather, hunting the professor. Then, the bird. The 8-eyed apps.
Modern right.
This one.
He's sincere.
Sadly,
Not really.
Very.
this one's very famous. Of course, dear.
Okay, now Morel. Auto saved.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks.
He tries to play it cool.
Good. Okay. It completely empty?
No locust.
That's...
It just.
Of course.
Your deep,
Yes.
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually.
heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you. It...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently. Consider the way you should ask.
A little.
Oh my.
Delinquent.
Oh, you've been such a.
Well,
This is he hasn't been.
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No. None.
The first man to break formation is...
No. Well.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him.
All right, here we go. If this doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Oh, Gary,
Always a
prick.
pleasure. I mean, officers.
Okay,
Nah.
he keeps shifting uncomfortably,
All right.
but you...
All right, well, it's time to sing karaoke.
Can I help you?
How do I? It's time to sing karaoke.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Hold on.
Drama.
Not yet. I can
Yeah.
put on stuff that gives me more drama. And I think I can actually give myself more drama. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I can give myself more drama. I'll do one. There we go, we've got a bit more drama. And we can put on clothes,
The
like
shoes.
for example,
Is it the shoe? The tie?
the tie.
Oh, okay.
That gives us 2 drama.
Do we need to change our shoes or we're
I'm looking,
having no shoes
yeah.
really?
I'm looking to see what else gives us drama.
Oh, what's
Oh.
the Draga? Oh, what is this?
There you go.
Oh my god. Do you see his chest
Yep,
hair?
you can see his chest here.
Oh, drama a bit dry. The one, yeah.
Oh, that's -1 though.
Oh,
So we
right,
don't want
right.
that one.
Okay. I think that's it.
Nope.
Oh. He's hard to look at.
Yeah. This is amazing. Fuck yes.
The stage is all.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Dress
Let me know
code
when I should
insane
turn on the
silk track.
karaoke carousel.
Alright, this is a red check. It cannot be retried, so we are gonna. So it's good that we put all our drama on, all our drama stuff on, and we give ourselves.
We should just go around the rest of the day.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
The air
Yeah.
is thick
Oh
with
no.
anticipation.
We.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there to the tiny church there. The smallest church in San.
That's the voice of the of any time the dead.
Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there.
Really singing.
Bad. It's
as
very
much as-
like
yeah.
just talking.
It's
I
very-
would often stay there
It's very what's his name?
in that tiny
The
yard
red hand guy.
there.
What's his name?
What?
I have been so glad here,
What? What name?
I'm
looking
trying to figure out the name of
forward
the
to the
singer.
past here.
Red right hand guy.
But now, you are
Nick Cave.
all alone.
Cave and Bad Seeds, yeah. Kind of. It's not exactly like him, but it's
None of this matters.
Like, this is the kind of music.
No, none of this matters at all.
Ancient reptilian brain. I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in the St. Sands, though it was once larger. Oh, this is the lyrics. How the rill may rest there, down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there in the tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now you are all alone. None of this matters at all.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain. I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi, not to the lieutenant. I'd like to dedicate this song to Gart for letting me sing it. It's all shit, Gart. I'd like to dedicate this song to the RCM. Please don't fire me. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone. I performed it for myself.
Kim.
Kim?
Yep, of course.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away.
Good, good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words?
Evening will come. We will sow the white sail. Workers of the world unite. Thank you, Martinez. Say nothing. Leave enigmatically.
Say nothing?
Say nothing?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Now, is this
You
still
want to
locked?
change back his
Yeah, I will,
vote?
but let me just check to see if it's still locked with this guy.
Always a pleasure. I mean, officers.
Well, oops, not the robot now. Excuse me. Yeah, let's change our clothes back so we don't look like a fucking maniac.
This one, right?
This one, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the commander's jacket.
We should leave the bow tie on.
No, we need to have our crazy,
Oh,
crazy
our
tie
tie?
on. Yeah,
Oh,
because the
okay,
horrific
okay,
necktie. Yeah.
Okay.
And then what was the last thing that we changed?
Or
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah. It was this one. No, it was this one. Because we
Okay.
needed to.
You need strength.
Yeah, we needed strength.
Okay.
I think that's alright. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, this is the thing. It's because he put the clothes in the trash. We know this, right? And so this is why this is important to the... But there's nothing that gives me more... I think it gives me more composure, unfortunately.
Again? I can't believe...
Anything new with you after me singing karaoke?
Yes. What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Huh, that was... Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
You're a dick.
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse. And I really liked it.
She actually did.
She actually did. Alright.
Again? I can't believe...
Okay, how about you?
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting...
Okay. How about you?
Look, the insane police officer is back.
The small man mimes, blowing his brains out.
Oh yeah, I forgot we
You
did
see his rat face contorted in mock despair, his fingers touching his temple. There's laughter in the room. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Found someone who saw the hanging, a witness.
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just CRYPTIDS status. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others. And he's in witness protection.
That witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
So not that one. Yeah. Who he is irrelevant.
Do you think 2 would be better?
No.
No, they were antagonized him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think, yeah.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
Witness said the hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah. It's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
I'd imagine you guys drinking and singing lynching songs. What's with the funeral silence?
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
Bullseye. Glenn looks around uncomfortably. The lieutenant hit a nerve.
Yeah. The witness said he saw 2 people of Areopagite descent and 1 Mesk.
Areopagite? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there, too. I already told you. We were all there.
The witness said it all looked like a surreal play.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
He writes in his notebook.
You didn't break this wagon fort. but you did manage to rattle the people inside a bit.
Okay, I guess I now have to say actually nothing because I said everything else already.
Great witness.
This is really parched with the case of giant gulp of beer.
Okay, maybe it doesn't feel like this did anything to them, but they have to be fretting a little. Everyone is afraid of witnesses. Witness is a scary word. So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Alright, this one up, this bit here.
You gonna try? It's a white check.
It is a white check, but the last time we did this, we,
let's try.
Oh, let me see if I got more clothes.
More clothes for what?
For authority. I don't think we can make our... Oh, we can, actually. We can put our authority up. Might as well. Yeah. And then, what clothes do we have that gives us authority?
Yeah. The one before, yeah.
No, it's negative.
Oh, right.
But good eye. No, nothing. Do we already have anything? No.
Is he not wearing a shirt?
No, he is. It's the white one.
Okay.
Because it gives us more physical instrument. Yeah, see there it is, shirt, white. It's like the wife, the
wife beater.
The wife beater. I don't know if they're called that anymore. Singlet.
Singlet.
All right. Well.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
All right, Titus Hardy. This has gone up. All right, let me save. This one he's not going to disappear. This one he's not going to disappear. So it's fine. He won't disappear. Is Gary going already? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, he's going already. Alright, oh well. Fuck off, Gary.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option.
It's alright. We'll do it again. We'll do it again.
You really don't let you do that.
Huh? No, you are supposed to do this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised that Gary disappears, because
the circus left town, but the clowns are still
that might be maybe that's a glitch or something, because yeah.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Oh.
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I got drunk. So drunk I drove my car to the sea. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you. I think this one. I think number 2. Yeah.
You saying we don't help people?
Puts the beer down.
I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I think the first one. Yeah.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Titus taps his chin with his fist.
What is her name?
Lieutenant takes out his notes.
Claudia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Classe? Correct your tie. Miss Orange, disco dance. Oof.
Cannot be retried though.
Yeah, I'm gonna correct my tie. Classe?
Yeah. Blonde.
Oh, it's alright.
Tall. 2 rooms over from yours.
I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna fail this.
You never know.
Man, I could do a double 6, I guess.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast.
Oh well.
Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Alright, so what was the relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So the rape, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
He turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
So, scratch your head. What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around and an uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
First one?
Yeah, so she's not from around here?
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you partied. Cool, that's cool, but what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Was it sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
Okay, we're not gonna say that one. Thank you, we'll talk. Can we do this one again?
What do you think I meant?
Laugh nervously. Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right?
Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it?
Okay,
no,
so drugs as well.
We just fucked.
Right. He's doing a good job here.
We're not gonna say that
a
one.
commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
He points his beer can at you. Alright, I'm gone. Alright, well we did something, so that's good. Alright. So I guess we can go talk to her now.
It's really funny to me that he's carrying the plastic bag.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
She has a... Oh, we're going to have to look at her stuff first. Hotel bill calculations. Look like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes.
What is that thing on Kim's picture in the lower left-hand corner?
This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. Oh, he needs to talk to him. That's what it means.
Officer,
he's got something to say.
What was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Okay, we gotta tell Kim though the truth. Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
I didn't rape her. Is the first thing. So don't say that. I met her in the hallway. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. That's the one.
Yeah.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
That's it.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
I'm sorry.
His
We're
opinion
sharing with you now.
has lowered considerably.
No. I didn't have time to share information with you.
Literally just found out it was her. You see the yard below, the corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
The toothbrush?
It's been used quite a lot.
Oh,
This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth.
Really?
Oh, but if
it's been used a lot. Yeah. Look at the medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
It's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra? This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Whisper Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Lieutenant nods and looks at the door. Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Oh, it's high, so we'll give this a shot. And it is a white check, so we'll give it a shot now. And then if we fail it, we can put on clothes that gives us more electron chemistry.
A bright orange bottle with Peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Peptide.
Peptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Nope, we're not taking it.
Yep.
We're not going to try to take it. We're not taking it. We don't need drugs. We're trying to get off the drugs. Alright, let's go upstairs now. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door, a woman. The bed has been hastily made. We're going outside. There she is. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. That's a good description.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Euphrator.
He makes a note.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Yeah.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation. I could say something, but I'm not going to because I don't gloat. The first one?
Okay.
I hate it when that happens.
Alright, we're not going to try to kick the door in because we only have 3%. So we'll come back to that in a second. Let's talk to you first.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
I see you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Her eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
We're going to proceed slowly. You mentioned a clean lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
It has. Or Disco Infernum. Or hell, you know not of which you speak.
Disco Infernum.
Or there are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell.
Hi, Alkin.
A third place, much of a marvel. No, I just trashed the place. Hey, Alkin. We're good. How are you?
Disco Infernum.
Disco Infernum?
Yes.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
This does not come as good news to him.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah. Feel the power.
I have grown accustomed to the power, miss. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea what I'm doing. This is unimportant to the case at hand. Which one of these? Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. This one? Alright, I have very little idea of what I'm doing.
You're doing just fine. After all, your path has led you back to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Oh, I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Okay, what is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amondou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn
like Frankfurt.
There. And
Is that
night.
what she say?
Yeah.
At least it
That's
was
what a
for me.
conference city means. So it's built around conferences, right? So you have a, yeah. This is very poetic. Can you take a picture of this for me? Because I really like it a lot, this line. Thank you.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
The conference centers are filled with people who get angry at you if you do something wrong.
Did you do something wrong, or let it be? Should I ask if she's done something wrong? Yeah? Did you do something wrong?
Sooner or later, everyone does.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer.
What?
His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says, No, the man replies.
Good
I
God.
touched him. He's warm.
Good God.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
So I can say you're a cop, or what's that? What was the question she said? Something. Oh, something stupid. I can ask you're a cop. You're a cop?
No, no. More stupid. Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
That's also very good. Can you also please take a photo of this? This is very good. Hold on, let me, if we can get the whole, there we go, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very funny.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranese lit, what do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
She smiles.
It's the world's most tired smile.
Can we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
So I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss, or how do I know you've told us your real name? I'll do the second one. How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Alright, I think we need to demand her passport then. Okay then, conclude.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, that's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Nice room you've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Look around. Hate to say it, but you've got sat all over the place. You have quite the collection of traditional drugs down there. Where does that door lead to? Okay, let me... What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Revachol. Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been.
No, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies.
Okay.
No.
No, I think we should come
yeah?
for her. Yeah.
You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been.
I'm really not.
I hate to say it, but you've got sat all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the tube with her heel. For me, it's alcoholism, miss. Yeah.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration.
I don't think we need to talk about the drugs. Where does that door lead to? Point to the door on the roof.
You tell me, officer. I've been trying to open it, in case the contamination gets to the roof and I have to move on. No luck.
Should we ask about the prescription drugs?
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah, you have quite the collection of prescription drugs.
It's not a. I mean, it is a probing question, but it's not one that is accusatory.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into
Very
it.
good. She says without any discernible irony. It's very good.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
We will not be reprimanded.
No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss. It was quite impressive. How did you mass such a word?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star-sized caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
The collection includes Nakra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive.
Better safe than sorry.
Shakes a dragon smiles. You seem to have, among other things, Peptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
That's all as far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Okay, so my options are: were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been raped? Forget about it. I don't want to talk about this shit.
One, maybe?
Yeah. Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
She takes a quick drag, unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's evening, miss.
Is it?
Squinting, she takes a look around. The sun sets in the sea. Long shadows pass over the plaza below.
It is evening. Time flies, man.
So were you? So you weren't?
So were you? Less confusing.
I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Oof. What?
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do?
I think maybe three.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It must have been hard for you. Point to the arch, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Ah.
Jackpot.
Oh.
The call reporting the hanging, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. talking Martinez.
What was our new
you call
skill
it
point?
snitching.
We just got a new skill point, yeah.
Oh.
Because we got enough.
Okay.
XP.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
I think you disguised it, Diddy.
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe.
Okay, later?
Yeah.
I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I've also seen him in a dream, or say nothing.
I see nothing, let's not be a joke.
I don't think, I don't think it's jerky. I think this is him trying to be empathetic, right? Because and he has.
Well,
he
you
did
can
see
try,
him in a dream.
because like it's a very different kind of dream.
Yeah, but I think we should say it. Yeah.
Okay.
I've also seen him in a dream.
You have? Not like I do, I imagine.
She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. How do you see him? I see him as me. How do you see him?
You don't want to know.
She looks into the pack. It's light green. Then pulls out a ciggy. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out through her nostrils. The air smells of menthol.
Funny.
The lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
Alright, the next thing is... Why did they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
She thinks.
But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines. And against the union.
Wild Pines is that lady on the boat, right?
We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
She did tell us that they technically worked for her, but they didn't actually tell her what they were doing. And there's two more, right? There's the one guy in the middle of trying to agitate all the scabs or whatever. And then there's a woman that we haven't met yet, who's apparently like on Overwatch somewhere. We haven't met her yet.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a main round. They shot him too.
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this. But have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy? Or don't mention it? I think we should. I think this is part of the...
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know.
What?
It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
I think what she meant was that, like, they like the idea that she was raped because then they could be, like, Avengers.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Okay. Or toxic masculinity.
Yep. Alright, so I'm not going to ask, are you sure you weren't raped? Because that seems like a dumb question.
Yep.
So I'm just going to go with the last one. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I have something else before we go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away.
She pours herself very coffee.
Very personal.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like...
He waits for you to finish the sentence.
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Alright, let's return to this later, miss.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. Sure. Number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have. You're a big, thick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye. Badass on-the-edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer. This is the beginning of your legend.
Fuck it, action, or no, I'm too downbeat. I won't say those things anymore. Wave off the thought. Fuck it, action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
What did we get?
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
Confront the Hardy Boys with the class he told you. Classy told you can't talk about him now, but you need specifics. High pills, head from your autopsy. Ask a little later when she's collected herself. When Kim's not around to stop you, ask Classy about what she heard from her room tonight. Okay. She must know something.
Oh, it must do reality of it.
And then we got some kind of superstar. First, let's make it absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar. In the groupies and cocaine riddled with subside of sea strikes a line as opposed to the my kind of way. You're not Guillaume de Lemillon or Davy Duas. No. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it, where some would say it doesn't belong, law enforcement. So that's something we do later, because right now we are still working on Wasteland of Reality, which will hopefully make us stronger. Alright, let's talk to Hardy. Titus Hardy.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Say in a hushed voice, why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid. Something is off here. I think something is off here.
Yeah, something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this line.
Okay.
I was waiting for a quote from my Kim.
The best liars are always forthcoming.
Ooh.
Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring
don't
back here soon enough.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's go. So this is his room, and it's quite small. Anyway, let's go talk to the Hardy boys. Did Gary come back? No, Gary's still gone. Fuck you, Gary. Oh, they're gone too.
Oh, the crypto. Oh, everyone's gone. What time is it? Oh, it's 11 something already.
Yeah.
So if you want to do anything like, secret, you have to do it after 2 a.m.
No, before 2 a.m.
No, after 2 a.m. After 2 a.m. everyone will be asleep. That's what the note said.
Oh.
Yeah.
I meant, but I need to talk to her once.
Oh, yeah.
Hi again,
Talk is one
gendarme.
thing.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Yeah, everyone's gone except for... Because things are closed. Guy's not here.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
I think we need to end it because there's no one else here.
Yes?
How do we... What is there to look at?
What are you doing now?
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp.
Hand-eye coordination? Can I get that? No, that's as high as it goes. Interesting. Alright, I'm trying to get him to go, but I don't know how to do that. How do I end the day?
You have to go to sleep, I think.
But that means going... But then he will follow me.
Kim?
Yeah. Like, how do I go to sleep? Because I have to go all the way down to, Remember I have my new... Actually, we've not walked around in the dark very often. Maybe there's people. Different people out in different places. I mean, I'll try to go and then see if I can sneak out after Kim leaves me. Yeah, it's time to sleep. I'm gonna try to talk, but if we can sort of leave. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's one of the traps.
There's nothing else to do with the traps at this time.
Okay, alright, sorry. Where's my house? Oh, yeah, here we go. There's my house. Yeah, that's it.
It's getting cold. This late in the night. Time to call it a day.
Oh yeah, you're not
There we
staying at
go.
the thing anymore.
Yeah. Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Oh no.
What have you done?
I just rested it on top. I don't know what happened.
What?
Like it just connected because I put it
Yeah.
on top. Weird.
Okay,
Okay.
it's fine, it's fine.
I wanted to be close to you.
Good night, Kim. Send him away for the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Even our phones want to be friends.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
Ooh,
No, we can't share you. Alright, we're gonna leave and try to talk to her now that he's gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm annoyed that I had to walk all the way back, but yeah.
You and your plastic bag.
Yeah.
full of-
Oops, wrong way. This would be easier if I was still staying at the Whirling Rex. But we decided not to pay anymore.
I'm gonna run into Kim. He's probably back there trying.
No,
to
he's
talk
in
to
his room. Maybe
At
we can
the-
go to his room.
at the
At the Whirling
Rex?
Rex, yeah. He was in the room that was next to mine.
You run like such a broken man.
Yeah. He is a broken man.
Yeah, he's like.
He's a very broken man.
That's why we have to keep exercising.
Yeah. Apparently, you can sleep in a garbage thing if you're not careful. Like if you forget to pay and you don't have nowhere else to live, like you don't get enough money or whatever, you sleep in the dumpster apparently. I have the keys now, is it? I
Don't
can
be
go steal
afraid to
this.
say weird things. It says.
Yeah, I can go steal the speed now if I wanted to.
Oh, she's not there.
Oh, where'd she go? She said she'd be around till 11.
The same small, heavy door.
Okay, let's try it.
No lock in sight.
Did that hurt? Yep. It's alright.
You kick it, gung-ho style, entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar
I think you
rattling
should just say ow.
inside, laughing at you.
Ow.
The door is oblivious to your distress. Your foot is ready to explode and punish
No, don't
this
kick the door
object.
again.
I will die, yeah.
Yeah.
Swallow the rage.
Yeah.
The sturdy wood door has lost all respect for you.
I would have died. Yeah, she's not around. I guess she did say till 11 when we passed 11. That's annoying. Or is she here? Probably not here. I could probably steal
This
the speed
medicine
now.
cabinet is stocked with drugs. There it is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic.
Yeah, we're not taking it. But I was just wondering, because I'm sure now we can take it if we wanted. Don't have to... Oh! Another bar. Alright. So is Kim in the room? I wonder, this is supposed to be his room.
The lieutenant's door is closed. No response. What are you doing? Still, no response. Is he not worried that you haven't found the murder weapon yet? Anything to not face the hanged disco man yet.
Tap out the tune.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of a drawer closing, followed by the shuffling of feet.
Is that you, Harry? What time is it?
No, thou art God.
I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. I don't know, Kim. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know either. You should get some rest.
Sleep is what he needs most right now.
Good night, Harry.
Oh, we got a truck for that. I didn't know that was a good thing we could do. I honestly just want to go in the room because I haven't seen his room at all yet.
I think we're not close enough.
Yeah, I think he's angry that we didn't tell him whatever. All right, let's go to sleep then. I guess we're gonna. And tomorrow's a new day. We have a lot of things to ask the car. There's a couple of things that we can. You see, that keeps popping up on the. You see, there's an orange dot for stuff, but we have nothing new. So I don't know what is going on.
Is this something we haven't read yet?
You've got one bullet. What keys do I have? Key to room number 1. Key to bookstore. Key to apartment building. Tiverdo's Union card. Key to shack on the coast. Key to church door. Okay. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, we're going to sleep. Because there is nothing to do. I was hoping, but I guess it's too late. She did say till 11, and I missed that part. We'll talk to her tomorrow again. We'll talk to. We gotta call Sylvie again because she was with. She said they were cowering. Ah, where am I stuck? Ah, let me run. Thank you.
It's getting late, and it's raining.
Alright. Are we gonna...
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
This room seems better than your room at the...
It does. I mean, it's clean
Across
for sure.
the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Well, if this is what you dream about every night, I don't want to sleep.
Spinning in eternity, spinning on empty, spinning, telling me am I dreaming? This one?
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash, the bang, the endless learning experience.
Think we do one? Spinning in eternity?
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising, rising, above the dark curvature, the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them
the same
down
voice,
there.
just doing like voices.
The first
No, I mean they do have different voice actors. I don't know if this is the same person. Yeah.
Feels like
the
it's always
smoke
the same
in her
person.
mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow, I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. I think this one. The second one.
Okay.
Yeah? Definitely not the third one, I think.
Oh, I was actually thinking the third one.
Really?
Yeah. No, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, I think...
that's the saddest.
Yeah, but I think we want him to remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
Ooh, I like this one. Take picture.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent, picking up litter and old newspapers, collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world. But would have wanted to be an agent of nothing.
2?
Really?
1?
Yeah,
Okay.
1, I think. 1. I think we're trying to build Harry up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
We're making progress, measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Why?
'Cause only love can break.
Oh, that's
your
creepy.
heart.
I think it's singing. Feel the pillow under your cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Open your eyes.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now.
What is it?
It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Wait, I thought things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks. But who's focusing on the big questions?
I assume the most qualified and highly credentialed people were taking care of that stuff.
But have you ever seen them? How do you know they're even there? More importantly, how do you know they aren't waiting for your participation?
What am I supposed to do?
You've got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What exactly is la responsabilité?
The most awesome, terrible thing. It is human nature to crave la responsabilité and to deny it. That's why it must be distributed across many different organizations, agencies, offices, and portfolios.
I thought I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial
What to say
questions
this now?
like
La
who killed who.
responsabilité.
It's about the real issues. The Human Welfare Index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real democracy.
Alright, give it to me. I'll accept the responsibility.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
Do you really have time for all this?
Yes.
There's always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Swift, decisive action. Mass executions.
Who should sit on this committee?
Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Rivershaw. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves.
What happens once we've assigned responsibility?
Most likely, your findings will be collected in a report, which will be carefully reviewed by your superiors. Once they've reviewed it, those same superiors will produce a set of recommendations to be taken up at the next meeting of the Standing Committee. Rest assured, no matter what happens, it will be done through the proper channels.
I'm prepared to take on this awesome burden.
Good luck. Your report is eagerly anticipated.
Weird. But sure. Hey, buddy.
Yes?
Kim, we need to talk about responsibility.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same page then.
If you ask me, it's high time for you to set aside these frivolous side tasks and focus 100% of your energies on the case before us.
Got scolding by Kim.
No, I meant like la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets assigned.
Why are you pronouncing it like that gentleman from the Institute of High Stabilité? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Point to the ground for the murder. Point to yourself for my disaster of a life. Spread your arms wide for this whole situation. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Now I understand.
Lieutenant nods his head gravely.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility.
How did
you know?
Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Villodrand, the gentleman you met in the young man's apartment. If I were trying to get in touch with the coalition, I would start by seeking him out. But first you might need to speak with his young companion. Now, was there anything else?
Nope, that was it. Thanks, Kim. You're the best. Alright, let's go talk to... let's go talk to the car. You guys are new. What the fuck? Who are you?
Oh, why are they around the car? They're gonna beat us up?
So the guy's jacket says fuck the world.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with piss something written on his back. Oh. I think that's the effort I don't like.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan, fuck the world.
A snazzy, shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors, cops' heads, scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own terms.
No. Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Good job. Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is, we're not part of the Skulls. Yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs. These Skull people are more than an authority. They're deities.
Who are the Skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys. I'm so glad
really
you
don't.
asked.
Right?
No, I really don't.
No, one I think.
I'm so
No.
glad.
One is about being a cop.
Yeah.
2? Or 3?
No, I really don't.
The Skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertne.
Oh, you guys are teenagers.
His voice rings with excitement.
Besmetine, or the Besmetine, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
Say nothing.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a Skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Do you guys know Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper Skull.
The young man's eyes glaze over, his voice filled with longing.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
He adds, returning from whatever void he was just visiting.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism. Odd, there isn't a hint of hate in them. It's like they're piss and fuck the world out of some kind of moral obligation. The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you kids are into anodic dance music?
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
His blonde friend adds ominously and points to his temple. Why?
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Threat good, I like this. Don't fuck with me, boys. I'm one of the bad cops. I just wanted to talk about music and now there's conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. Nervously shake your head.
2?
Yeah.
Whoa. Come on, man. We're just talking here. Just words. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no need to throw your authority in our faces.
That's right. Way to put them in the little boy's corner.
You want to talk? Let's talk, boys. Ask them.
He liked how you decisively shut down a situation that could have turned into a farce.
Oh, good. Kim was happy about that. Why aren't there more Skulls in Martinez?
The Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the deficit.
Yeah, we are.
Your rank is confusing. Are you part of the Skulls or not?
We're not franchise Skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
The other one quickly adds and whispers something to his friend.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now?
Enough about this skullery then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about the murder that took place here?
Murder?
The man was hanged in the backyard in the whirling rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
I was still lying.
Yep.
It was a man.
Also, he was hanged.
2?
Yeah, don't fuck around. I am the law.
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
This sounds like epistemology. A field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly.
Oh.
How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
That could be the case. Yes, a brilliant work of art. It's not. The man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Turn to the blonde youth. Why does your jacket have that written on it?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences. Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Oh, you must be like 17.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field, even if it's rather narrow.
Why do you have "fuck the world" written on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though...
There's a terrible metaphor.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking some one. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me,
definitely
feels
17.
glorious. Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way...
Does he?
He's got a point. Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two
Hey Kim.
Hey Kim.
Yes?
What do you think about his jacket?
What do you think about their jackets?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Why are you always so patronizing of Cool Plus Booty Cross Brothers? Sure, the jackets are scaring you. That's cool.
I think first one?
The first one?
Yeah.
What are you implying?
Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a that word or a fuck the world kind of guy?
Yeah.
Neither.
Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
Fine, if only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think peace is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
That's an origin story for a dynamic duo right there.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Red check. Is it
Yeah,
important?
do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just do it. If we fail it, oh well. But like, do it, yeah.
No.
Yeah!
Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Wait, how?
Suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be the Skull Kings in no time.
What? No. Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Raise your voice. Not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings?
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
Kim jumped in. Kim, you're a fucking mensch.
He gets it. Passive aggressive.
It's been already.
Shut the fuck up. Are you trying
Even
to
his
get
voice
us killed?
change.
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yeah, one, right?
Yes, we want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
Not much is left of the nihilistic rebel at this point.
You got it. No need for cruelty.
2? Or 3?
3, I think.
Yeah.
Lower your voice. Yes, the jackets.
Oh, man. Okay. I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Woo!
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Yeah, the first one, right?
Yeah.
Since you said you were more of a that word kind of guy, I'll take the other one.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell. Go undercover hard. But don't you want to express your individuality?
I already am expressing my individuality.
I'm not. I don't have a jacket anymore.
Good. I wanted you not to express yours.
Cold-hearted cop.
Well, whatever. I'll take both of them. Still, it's good to know we have a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with "piss" written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to you, right? And "fuck the world" all on its own is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
The dark-haired young man just stands there defeated. The wind blows.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, amazing. Let me just check these jackets. What do they do?
I should put one on just for fun.
+1 drama, -1 authority. Wait, I'm a detective? +1 half light, -1 rhetoric.
Okay. I guess we don't have to put in one.
No.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay, it's midnight already.
Let's just do the quick calls because, yeah, I want to get that over with.
Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Sylvie?
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sylvie's police again.
Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
Test Class A story. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
Seems like Glacia wasn't lying when she said it was her. This corroborates her story. She made the call.
She iseth the fairest of them all. The ugliness of lies would never escape her lips.
Okay.
You hear the call breaking up.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from...
We should try again during...
Anything else,
Call
detective?
the library later.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
Alright. We still have to call the library, but that we can't do it until 10 a.m. I think yesterday we were too late. We need to tell the lady. She's not here yet. Alright, we'll save here. Because we do still have things to do. Let me... Sorry. Oh, actually, we'll save here. Because we need to talk to them.
Okay.
Next. So we'll do that. Alright. So yeah, we'll come back to... We actually got a lot done today.
A lot of nonsense.
A lot of nonsense. But I mean, also the main case. We did talk to the lady. We talked to the...
Okay.
So yeah, we obviously said no nonsense. But yeah, so we will come back to this next Sunday. First, on Tuesday, more blueprints. We made progress, but not the progress we thought we were going to make. On Wednesday, for Dan Play Show's Backlog, I am playing... something? I forgot. Hold on. What am I playing on Friday? I mean, on Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Valiant Hearts, The Great War. On Thursday, more Legend of Zelda, The Minish Cap. And then Sunday, more Disco Elysium. And before we go, let's just see who is streaming. L is streaming, and Brothers Forge Gaming is streaming, and something called Star Trek Wars. I don't know why. I don't even know what that is. Who is that? Alright. So L is going to be playing some ROM games. And they've got Eris and LDP hanging out with them. So here's L. And Brothers Forge Gaming is playing Star Wars Outlaws because it is May the 4th, which I forgot. So happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. And if you're Catholic, also with you. don't know who it is. I don't know if it's Mr. C or Easy playing today. But yeah, they'll be playing. It looks like Mr. Yeah, it looks like Mr. C. I think is playing Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Outlaws. Excuse me. So yeah, go watch them. Tell them I sent you. And thank you so much for hanging out today. Appreciate it as always. And we will see you on Tuesday for Blueprints. Bye bye.